So today I'm fulfilling my promise about creating a video concerning the implication of the taxation on the citizens of Nigeria and also citizens of Nigeria who are outside country. Exactly. So our people doesn't literally understand what is coming. Yes, our people doesn't literally understand. Now I want to highlight some certain things to your understanding so that you literally prepare on time before it will be too late. Now, Nigeria signed a memorandum of understanding with France currently. And what does this memorandum of understanding entails? That France will be building a system that Nigeria will use in collecting tax from Nigeria citizens. Do you understand? So literally, Nigeria doesn't trust its own platforms, its own citizens. You understand? They literally trust that France will be more reliable to build the most suitable platform to collect tax from its citizens. Now, let's look at France as a country and also the recent thing that has been happening with France and some African countries. We understand that currently so many African countries literally severed themselves from the partnership or any kind of collaboration with France because of what they were passing through. Now, I want to highlight the fact that before this kind of thing would get to that extent, they have literally seen within themselves and also seen what they have been losing with this partnership. So they literally severed themselves. And when I mean severed, they cut themselves out. One of those nations, I think Burkina Faso, they cited that France military could not help them to flush out the jihadist group that was infiltrating their country. Exactly. And you also understand the issue that we are having with ISWAP currently in the nation. And we also know that this is also a group in jihadi. Do you understand? Exactly. Now, this is literally the country that Nigeria is trying to partner, a country that so many other African countries have severed themselves out from them and connected to Russia and China. Exactly. And it's also, I came to realize that France is the leader in artificial intelligence in Europe, a whole of Europe, and the 13th in tech worldwide. Now, this is the country that's looking at the severing from these other African nations and also the extent they are in technology. Now, there is no other Western or European country that Nigeria sought for. It is France. This is literally trying to make you understand what is coming, because there's every tendency that you are not going to evade these tax. Exactly, you are not going to evade it, and the only way that you can evade these tax is literally by playing with them. And playing with them literally means doing the things they literally stated that these people will literally be exempted from the tax. Exactly. Now, for some people who are still thinking if this taxation is actually going to happen, now let me let you understand that currently that there is an issue that is going on in the country where the law that was passed from the lower class to the upper house, that's from the House of Reps to the Senator, and the taxation detail that was passed to the presidency to sign, that there is disparity between the one that was approved by the upper house, which is the senators. Now, the disparity is very, very clear that these guys, they literally want to mess up the country by all means. You understand? They literally want to mess up this country by all means. And you literally need to do everything humanly possible to put yourself in a better place. And what are these ways you can put yourself in a better place? One, Nigeria made it very clear that only people that will be exempted from this taxation are the small business owners. Exactly, it is very, very clear that it is the people, the small company owners. And who are these small company owners? People that the profit they make is less than 100 million naira, and the total assets they have, the total asset they have is, the total value of asset they have is less than 250 million in what? You understand? These are literally the people that will literally be exempted in this taxation. Yes, and also the people who doesn't earn more than 1 million naira per annum. And it is literally very, very hard that you will see someone that is making earnings, you understand, that will not be doing or receiving income that is more than 1 million naira before the year runs out. It is literally very, very hard. Now, what this literally entails is that everybody is going to pay this tax. Now, some of us might also be wondering how, because you have not gotten your tax ID. You understand? You have not gotten some necessary details for them to start doing the taxation. Now, to your surprise, currently they have signed it and they have approved it that our NIN, National Identification Number, can literally be used as the tax identification number. Exactly. So if you have an account and there's a NIN that is linked to it, do you understand? And there's no way you can create an account without a national identification number. Do you understand? And BVN. Do you understand? So literally, currently, the NIN has literally been changed to be used as a tax identification number. And people who register their businesses with CAC, their BN numbers and their ROC numbers are now used as the tax identification number. So literally everybody is going to be paying this tax. Now I know some people will be saying, then let them now create their account with only BVN. Do you understand? But to your surprise, people that used to have accounts before today will literally be mandated to impute their NIN so that it will be used as their tax identification number. And also people, before you will be allowed to create an account now, the first thing that will be required from you is your NIN, which is literally your tax identification number. Exactly. This is literally what is happening and what is going to be. So everybody is literally going to pay this tax. You understand? But people I'm literally pitting for are POS operators. Yes, my people who are into POS. Exactly. Now, why am I pitting you people? The reason I'm pitting POS is because of the volume, the amount of money that comes through your account. You understand? So many people, you might not even know, you'll be thinking that the transaction you're doing is just small money. Before you know it, the money that has passed through your account is amounting hundreds of million naira. You may not know that kind of a thing. And the thing now is that you will literally be taxed based on the income that is coming. Now, if you're a personal account owner, yes, you're literally seen from law, you're literally seen as someone that is making profits. Literally every money that is entering your account is calculated as profit. So literally you're going to be taxed based on that particular amount that is entering your account. Yes. But if you're a business owner, yes, you have the leverage to exercise because of the allowable expenditure that the law allows for small company owners. And the reason why this is this way is because the profit, the taxation is literally based on personal income. You understand? And people who are into company, who has CS registered companies, are literally seen as people who literally makes profit from what they manufactured or from the services they offer. So without them offering or without them producing, they don't literally make profit, which is the thing that is going to be taxed. The profit is literally the thing that is going to be taxed. So the company people are literally the people that have higher chances of being exempted from this, because one, as I stated before, if the profit you make in an annum in a year is less than 100 million and the asset you have is less than 250 million naira, you're literally exempted from this taxation. And not only that, before the profit is being made, the workers you have, both the expenditures you make to make the profit will literally also be considered. And the allowable expenditure that is available is literally very, very high. Yes, because you need to pay your salary, you need to pay your staffs, you need to fuel the things, you need to transport, you need to service the machines you're using. So all the expenses you'll be making to make the profits will literally not be taxed. Exactly. This is literally one of the benefits that small company owners will literally be getting. Exactly. Now, for people who have been thinking, how is this tax going to be calculated? The taxation equation is this way. Taxation is equals to revenue or income minus allowable expenditure minus tax free. So now, what are the allowable expenditure? As I've stated, and according to law, people who register their businesses under CAC as company, they literally have the allowable expenditure. People who register under CAC as business names, they don't have those allowable expenditure, because as a business name account registered entity, you're literally seen as a personal person. You just upgraded your business. Your business is not seen as a company. You just upgraded it from answering your own personal name to now answering the business name. That is just what you upgraded your this. You are not the company. The registration is not seen from law as entity that can manufacture or make profit. No, you're literally seen as a person who just upgraded its services or who just upgraded its name to a corporate entity. Do you understand? So that is literally how a personal or business name registered entity is going to be seen. The same thing now. This literally calls that every person who has an account or POS persons who owns an account or POS literally is expected to register their businesses with company under CAC, so that they will literally benefit or enjoy this allowable expenditure or tax free that is literally in calculation. Now, the way this taxation is going to be is that people who earn below 800,000 naira are going to be tax free. They are not going to pay any tax. But immediately you earn nothing less than 1 million naira, 800 after minusing the 800,000 naira for the tax free, 20% of the rent you pay will also be tax free for you. You understand? Now, I literally use your hand and do the you calculate the revenue you've gotten in the year, you minus the allowable expenses and also minus the tax free. The only tax free as a personal income earner you have is the 20% minus from the amount you pay for your rent, and also the 800,000 naira that is minus from every person. You understand? Then for company owners, you have the tax free, you also have the allowable expenditure. Yes. Now, so many of us must have heard about the issue that is happening between the law and the government concerning the taxation, the gazetted law, and also what was approved. This is literally an insight to what the government is planning to do. Exactly. So many people may not literally understand. Do you understand? This is an insight because the things that were literally added in that gazetted law, yes, which is being disputed currently. Some of the things that were included is that taxation personnel literally have the leverage to arrest any person just by mere suspicion. Do you understand? Literally, the paramilitary entities, for tax enforcement, if they just come to your place and they suspect that you have not paid tax, they will literally arrest you. Seeing this video, I will encourage you to do everything possible and register your businesses as company under company registration. Yes, and for company registration, I literally do it for 45,000 naira. Yes, your company certificate is coming with your members, the memorandum of association, which is 18 pages, the status report, which is 4 pages, and the CAC itself, yes, certificate itself, amounting everything 23 pages. Yes, document, exactly. While if you still want to register your business under business name, I only do it for 28,000 naira. It's coming with your status report, which is 2 pages, and the certificate itself. Yes, the business name comes out within 24 hours, while the company registration comes out within 4 working days. Exactly. So you've gotten the information. Please share it with your friends, and also try to subscribe for further information. I'm only here to update you, to inform you of things that is happening in fintech, to help you protect your money, so that all those tips that will have that looking into your pocket will not use government and law and steal your money from your pocket. Exactly. Please share and subscribe.